your horror movie podcast.
What's up, Hackstab Slash? It's your boy Hacky. I'm sitting here with just Justin,
What
and
is up,
he
everybody?
picked. What kind of movie did you pick for this 31 and 31 on Halloween?
Dude, so I wanted to do this last year. It's been a long time since I even seen this movie. I picked Ernest Scared Stupid from 1991, the Ernest series, if anyone remembers that. And let's just get right into this. The reason I even picked this is because this actually scared me. I don't know what year. I probably saw this when I was like, I don't even know, 10 or something. But when I say the troll in this movie actually scared me, like, and there's like a specific scene we'll talk to when we get to it. But I'll just right away, like, have you seen this movie before? Did you see this when you were young?
My notes. You ready for this?
Yeah.
One of my childhood favorites. Actually found this scary as a kid.
Oh yes, let's
So we were in
go.
the same boat. I
And
I,
also
I
too, because I
also
mean, if,
put like I don't know about you, but I've watched everything Ernest when I was growing up.
so that's what I was. Yes, I loved, dude. Jim Varney, just amazing. And this is such stupid humor. Like it's so over the top, like ridiculous. The guy is a madman in the best way ever. Like, and all the movies are such dumb like slapstick comedy. So when I saw this one, Scared Stupid, I was like shocked. I didn't expect to get scared when I was a kid. Like when I saw this damn troll, I'm like, damn man, this is actually scary.
Uh, I also didn't realize until this rewatch, Ernest wears the same outfit in every single movie.
Just everything.
It like clicked in my head. I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I'm pretty sure he wears this in every single movie. And then when we were done like watching this, I
Yeah.
started clicking the movie posters and I'm like, motherfucker, he wears the same outfit. I love this.
And just acts exactly the same. It's literally just the exact character, the exact look. Just drop him in ridiculous situations, movie after movie after. I think there's like 10 Ernest movies, or nine or
Oh
something. I
my
think there's
god, yeah,
nine
there's an
movies.
ungodly amount.
And that doesn't count like the TV series and like TV specials. Like there's just a ridiculous amount of Ernest.
All right, dude. So I don't know about you, but I love this shit in just about every movie. We get like those early settler flashbacks, and then it
Mm.
comes with a curse. And the fact that Ernest is playing the priest that's burying this troll, and he's like, "Be gone, you beast! I will curse you until the day." Like just the way he's talking, I'm just like, I love this so much, dude. Ernest brings me back so many fond memories.
So nostalgic. And like you said about the curse, like it just to sum up the whole beginning of this movie in like sentences, like pretty much there's a demonic, like supernatural troll. The old townspeople in the settlement catch him, they trap him, they put him under like a giant oak tree. And like you said, he curses them and says like the only way he'll come back is on Devil's Night, which October 30th, by a warrel, which is Ernest.
Yeah, someone in your bloodline.
And he basically curses the bloodline to get dumber and dumber and dumber.
And
And
then we
then
meet
fast forward
Ernest.
100, yeah, 100 years, boom, 100 years later. So now we are present time and we meet Ernest, same ridiculous Ernest forever, just working for the town. I think he's like a trash man or something like that.
He's got
And
so many wild inventions that he's like concocted to with this dump truck.
yeah, oh, absolutely amazing. And
Did you
and the
not think about Child's Play 3 though? And this like opening set of scenes with him in the dumpster truck.
oh my God, yes, with in the truck, 100%. I could definitely see what you're talking about.
And it reminds me so much too, like little small nods, like even to Star Wars. I know
Yep.
you don't know what Star Wars is,
Right. Yeah.
but
Something
there's
about
a
outer
scene with
space.
like Han Solo and Anakin, and Luke Skywalker and like everyone. They're in this dumpster compactor, and it's compacting on them. And they grab anything and everything they can find, like a bar, a fucking broomstick, trying to like wedge it open. And that's
Hmm.
what Ernest is doing through this whole set of scenes.
Oh,
And it
no
just made
way.
me smile so much that like he actually gets stuck, and then they open the back of the kids open the back of the dump truck, and he comes out in a brick of trash.
Like I said, there's every single scene, there's so much ridiculous stuff going on. But let's just skip ahead like right away to the fact that he's helping different kids with the treehouse. There's a crazy like old woman who warns him that he would unleash a curse. And he's helping three kids build the treehouse, and he's out in the woods and he's picking like a tree and stuff. And of course, what tree does he pick? Tell the
Dude, he
people.
picks the tree from Gullah Gullah Island. No, he picks the tree with the troll berry underneath it. But tell me this treehouse doesn't remind you of Gullah Gullah Island, just Ernest themed.
No, it does. 100% just throw some Ernest theme in there. And amazing. And the fact, like, let's just get right into this. He is talking. He basically is like telling the kids how this woman says like there's a
If I put
curse,
my hand on the
yeah,
tree like this and I say these words exactly,
and he says the
troll.
words.
Yeah, he memorizes this and he's like, she thinks something's gonna happen.
And it's like it can only happen on the night before Halloween. So he's narrating the legend as he's actually playing out the
It's
action.
the night before Halloween too. Like
And
Ernest, dude, come on. Even the kids are like, "What are you doing?
yeah,
Like,
maybe
don't do
don't do
this."
this.
Yeah,
And right away, dude, he summons the troll. So right away, absolutely terrifying. And you see the troll. Ernest is already panicking and everything, and it's so scary. Everyone bails and everything.
doesn't
And
when they're running away, doesn't everything just remind you of Pumpkinhead? I'm
oh
talking the
well,
fog on the ground,
no, no, no,
the
no.
way the
That
moss is laid out, like the trees. This kid, bro, they get to the roadway, and one of the
mm,
kids is like, "Oh, thank God, civilization." And then they all split up, and he like goes back into the woods. Like,
back into the
you an
woods.
idiot? What are
And
you doing, kid?
it's terrifying. This troll can like change its voice. And so like this kid, I think his name was Joey, this purple kid like falls and he's like reaching up and like you hear Ernest's voice. And but it's like the troll. And like this dude and what is this troll
It,
turns kids
it turns
into
him into these wooden like
dolls.
bricks and sticks him inside of his tree. And after the like all this happens, the only thing I wrote down for like this whole set of scenes, Justin,
Yeah.
you ready?
Yep.
Side note, Lady Hackamore's house would definitely make a sick pod lab.
Oh my God, right? For
Like that house
real.
looks sick.
Love you
And
wrote
then
that.
right after all this happens, I do love how this troll, when he like snatches up the first kid, uses Ernest's voice to
Yeah.
make him feel like, oh, I'm comforted now. Like he's actually gonna help me out of this ravine before like, all the shit goes crazy. But as this like all unfolds and Ernest finally encounters this troll later on, Justin, tell me this is not you.
What
If
do you got?
something like this happened in your town,
Hmm.
I 100% believe no one in the town would believe you at all. They would laugh at you, probably throw bananas and ketchup packets, but you would
Probably, yeah.
100% run into a town hall meeting with a megaphone warning people about a troll.
Ah man, we started to know it's almost scary how much we know each other because all my notes, like for my notes for the next like 20 minutes are basically
I do
no
this,
one.
I did that.
Yeah, I really wrote like no one helps Ernest. You see how like the kids are growing into like slimy eggs. The second kid is taken, and Ernest is like, all right, you got to take matters into his own hands. He's the troll fighter. But I literally wrote, wow, this is 100% me because no one's believing poor Ernest. He's running in talking about trolls. I'm like, I could see this happening to me because at work, no one ever believes me about stuff, and I'm
Yeah.
always going on crazy rants
Justice,
and
you've
stuff
been preaching about puck wedgies since the day I
forever.
met you.
Forever. And it's always a big joke. I'm talking so serious to people and they're laughing in my face. You know how painful it is when I'm trying to bring up a discussion and talk about something serious? And as soon as I start talking to people, they start smiling and just like laughing, like they're waiting. I'm more than just a clown. Like it's good that I
Yeah.
can make people laugh, but for the love of God, people, sometimes I talk about serious stuff and I just don't want you to smile and laugh in my face. Oh,
I know
sorry.
all
All
these
right.
people are going to regret this. One of these days, one of those postal packs is going to come in, and about 13 and a half puck wedgies are going to jump out, and they're all going to go nuts, and they're going to start fighting everyone, and all mayhem's going to break out, and they're all going to look to Justin for some kind of answers or solutions. And
Right?
Justin's just going to go, told you so.
Yeah, told you guys so. But there's one scene that I highlighted. I even circled the scene because we need to talk about this because this is the scene that terrified me as a kid. When I was a kid, you'd always like check under your bed and everything for like the monsters and stuff before you go to sleep. The poor girl, Elizabeth, she gets taken. We see her in her bed and she does exactly that. She looks under her bed. There is no troll there. There is nothing there. And she kind of like tucks herself in. But when she turns around in her bed, the troll is on that side.
Right there.
Dude, that terrified me. Like that scene is like that scene from this movie. Like what I remembered from this movie is that scene right there. Like
It
that
was
movie. That
horrifying.
scare you?
Oh, yeah. Dude, after watching this movie as a kid, I never wanted to roll over in my bed.
Right? That's the thing. Is scary. Like oh, so scary. And it just to keep this thing moving along. Like I said, like the town's planning like a Halloween party. They're still going on with it or whatever. You see this. The troll's name is Trantor. You see he takes more people. He takes Greg. He takes Kenny. At one point, he jumps on Ernest's like vehicle, and Ernest used troll
Troll
away
away
spray.
spray, and he sprays it inside his vehicle. Like it's not gonna work like that.
Dude,
But
it's my
right
favorite thing
before
ever.
this scene,
Yeah.
my favorite thing that Ernest is like, and I feel like when I go on my rants about like stupid ass explanations with like crazy ass
Hmm.
backstories and they come off the top of my head and like I don't know how to stop when I'm doing it,
Oh, I know.
I think that's because of Ernest. Because there is a point where he's in Hackamore's house and he's walking down these stairs and it gave me like goosebumps because he goes, "You'll see before you the state-of-the-art troll fighter of tomorrow. This multi-directional high-tech fighting machine is salt-free, tuna-free, and comes complete with a 15 megabytes of double-density wafer thin alloy forming a virtual reality of modern troll extermination. Need I say more?" And the look on
Amazing.
his face was he was waiting for someone to ask him to say more,
Dude,
and no one did.
the facial expressions and everything. I always said, like, God, yeah, this is one of those movies where you could just even like run through it, but you need to see it just because he narrates everything out loud and it's so stupid and ridiculous in like the best way ever.
And when we
And
jump back to when he's battling this troll and he uses like the troll away spray and they have this
mhm.
whole fight and the dog is fucking driving the car.
I love that his dog's like his partner in crime
I
fighting all this.
Justin, when we do finally start merch and like we open up a website and we make all these like
Hmm.
goofy things horror related, can we please, for the love of God, get just like it could be like an all black t-shirt with
Yeah.
like a little pumpkin with Ernest and have Ernest
Yeah.
Scared Stupid written on it. But across where like the bottom of the back of the t-shirt is right above your bum,
Okay.
I want it to say, "How about a bumper sandwich, booger lips?" Right? It'd be so good. We could write it in green
It
font,
is so
make it all
good.
snotty.
Oh my God, the stuff he says is amazing. And like this, dude, the town, they're stubborn. They don't believe him. They go on with the Halloween party. Of course, obviously, Trantor appears, starts taking different kids. Everyone escapes. Now we're going towards the treehouse. Everyone is back to the treehouse, man. You got like, what do you even call those? Alien eggs all like popping out of the
Yeah,
ground?
they're
Like they
all
look like,
hatching. I've got this is just an absolute melee right now between the townsfolk and all the trolls as they start hatching. And knowing all those rumors that are out there of how they reused most of the killer clowns from outer space to make
hmm
these things, I'm like, I really can't unsee some of these trolls as clowns anymore. Um, there's one scene when they're just all fighting, Justin,
hmm
one of these things eats the ammo and the other
Yeah,
one takes a board to smash it over the back of the head while it's shooting at the sheriff who's like handcuffed to the car.
handcuffed to the car. Yeah.
There's so much wildness going on right now. I can't get enough of it.
No, the end of this movie from is wild because you have the kids all like filling up in milk because it says like the end like the innocence of kids can kill it, so milk is that. So you got kids shooting milk at them, and like you
And that
said, every
shows, dude, that shows how dumb Ernest is. Because in this book, he's like, MIK.
okay,
What could that be?
what could that be?
Miak from like South Africa. And then when he's battling the troll early in the movie and he threatens it with Miak, he's like, "What the fuck is that?" He's like, "I bet you didn't think I knew about this. That I couldn't get any because it wasn't in season, but I have resources."
Amazing. And like you said, there's an army of trolls. This is absolute chaos. Like you can't even blink staring at the screen because there's so much stuff going on. And the trolls are getting destroyed by milk and turning into disgusting sludge. But of course, Trantor like becomes invincible, gets stronger than ever, basically becomes a super troll. And then trying to figure out like how are they gonna I'm gonna let you just talk about this next scene, but I'm just gonna say how are they gonna kill Trantor? What does Ernest do to kill Trantor? Because this is amazingly ridiculous.
Dude,
Take it
he
away.
decides
Take us home.
that in the book they describe, a child's heart, like a mother's love, like all this typical shit. So he decides instead of going at it with Trantar, with milk and like fighting and all this other stuff, he wants to show it some love and affection because he
Yep.
thinks Trantar is really just a kid. So
Hmm.
he starts dancing. And I'm not talking like your hokey pokey
No, 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 no.
or, even like a mosh pit because we like that stuff. I mean, I'm just
Hmm.
putting that out there. No, he like ballroom dances.
Hmm.
He picks this thing up. He slow ballroom dances like this is a wedding scene. And then he gives this thing a big, fat, juicy kiss right in between its two noses, which is probably like the snot haven of this man's face
Nastiest kiss
because
ever.
it is so gross. And when he peels back, like the stuff that's just stuck to his face, I don't know how he didn't like bleh, bleh.
For real, right?
It just and it works though,
He
because
explodes.
yeah, he explodes. The first time I saw this movie, as like the trolls are like whistling away and all that other stuff, and he does say like, "Oh, this is just a kid." I'm thinking maybe Trantar really is just a kid. When he kissed it, I was like, maybe a kid's gonna come back and be
Yep.
like, "Oh, thank you, you set me free!"
Right.
Yay!
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, the explosion way was 100%
Yeah. Oh yeah.
definitely the way
He
to go.
he explodes, and the coolest thing ever. It brings everybody back. All those wooden doll kids things. Everyone comes back. He's a hero. And when I say everyone comes back, I'm talking like even the kids from like 100 years ago,
Yeah,
and they like have an age. Like everyone is
they're like the
back.
fucking sisters.
Exactly. Like they're all back. Happy ending. Ernest is the hero. The end. And I don't know, man. This movie for me is just such goofy humor, terrifying, scary troll. The nostalgia. I mean, honestly, I think this movie is so. Even if I didn't have nostalgia attached to this, I still think I'd like it because I love when I'm not watching horror. The only other kind of movies I really watch is like ridiculous comedies and stuff from like the
Yeah,
90s and like over the top comedy. So I still think this would have held up in a ridiculous way. I mean, you have to know what you're getting into. It's also for me, it's a tough one to rank just because it is so ridiculous and everything. I mean, I gave it a 6.4, and I like I don't know, like I give it a 6.4, but I it was tough to it's tough to rank an Ernest movie, you know what I mean?
it is very tough to rank an Ernest movie.
But take it away. What do you got? Your
I would
thoughts?
have given this a 7, but I had to deduct some points because they did kill Rimshot. And
Yep.
then I gave them some points back because my heart warmed up at the very end when Ernest is standing there and he's like looking really sad.
Hmm.
And he's like, "There's nothing in that tree for me." And then Rimshot comes out of the truck.
Yep.
Loved it. I've got the effects in this movie from start to finish are amazing. Hashtag fuck CGI. I will stand on that until the day I die.
Oh yeah.
Forgetting how much I loved everything Ernest as a child, I just want to say thank you to Jim Varney for all those amazing childhood shaping movies because
For
that's what they
real.
were, dude. They helped shape the childhood. They showed me like I loved horror, I loved comedy, I loved cartoons and all that stuff, but there was something about every Ernest movie that showed you let your imagination run wild. If you want to act like a Roman, emperor, go ahead. You want to act like Mrs. Doubtfire? Go ahead. Like,
Hmm.
just have fun with it. Be a kid.
Yep.
Um, all the acting in this movie really isn't gonna win you an Oscar, but I think this is exactly what acting looks like when you just love what you do and you have fun when you're doing it.
Hmm.
I'm giving Ernest Scared Stupid a solid 6.8 because this movie is pure fun for the whole family and a perfect Kickstarter for any Halloween or fall kind of
Oh yeah,
activities you
for
have
real.
going on.
Yep.
I've got this is a 5.8 on IMDb, and then in parentheses I wrote people really need to lighten up. This is an Ernest Scared Stupid.
Yeah, well, as I say, it's cheapers. The t tagline is just ridiculous. It's first he went to camp, then he saved Christmas. Last time he went to jail. Now it's dot dot dot. Ernest Scared Stupid. So stupid but great. So dumb.
It's probably intentionally stupid.
Oh, that's the thing. 100%.
This might be my favorite fun fact of this whole entire set.
Hmm.
The pizzas seen being thrown at the bullies who are trying to attack the kids at the treehouse are reused props from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. And then real quick, uh when Ernest like there's a scene when Ernest spits milk in the face of one of the clowns.
Hmm.
Tell me, oh well, one of the clowns, one of the trolls. You cannot tell me that troll is not Rudy from Killer Clowns.
Dude, and that kills me too, because you see the I thought they really used them. They
I
say
did too.
the Chiodo brothers, man, who did the special effects on the Killer Clowns, there was a bunch of rumors saying that they used well, first of all, they used the same spinning clown death effects. That was actually happening as they use in Killer Clowns. But there was rumors of some of the clowns being props for like the trolls and everything. But apparently the Chiodo brothers said that is not true, which kind of crushed me because I thought that was true. So I guess they
And it
debunked
does
that.
suck, but in the same aspect, the Chiodo brothers, they use the same flavor. You know what I mean? And
Right.
I
Oh
think that's
yeah.
where the rumors spun from. Because
Yeah.
there are a lot of similarities. And when you're asked to make similar kinds of like villains or I don't know what you creatures,
Creatures, yeah.
why not if it ain't broken, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
For
So why
real.
wouldn't you go down that same path? I mean, you made fucking a million different types of clowns.
Oh
So
yeah.
eventually a lot of this stuff is going to look the same.
Yep. Definitely.
Director John Cherry kept the animatronic head from the main protagonist, Trantar the Troll. He used to keep it in his office, but has since given it to his son to display. That's a pretty cool dad.
That imagine having Trantor on there. Oh my God. Um, let's see what I got here.
Do
I
you
got
think he
all
reapplies the boogers like when people come over?
even comes over, touches it up a little bit. I mean, I would.
Yeah.
You want to really show that thing off. So this movie kind of bombed for the Ernest movies. It did not do good at all. And the director, he actually said he realized that he might have screwed up and made Trantor way too scary for his target audience.
Yep.
And I wrote,
100%.
yeah, I wrote, you think? Holy, like,
Scared the
yeah,
shit out of me.
it was terrifying. Like I said, I watched this probably as like a 10-year-old. You think you made him a little too scary? Of course you did. So that's and I guess let me just use one more thing because as I say that, the budget of this movie was like 9.6 million and it only made 14.1 million. So I mean that is not a good return if you're
And
investing
it
almost
sucks too, because I forget what um company had them signed for like seven or nine movies. They
yeah.
dropped them after this.
Yeah, I was gonna say because this was towards the this was yeah, exactly. So yeah,
That
this
was
one
so
this
so
this
bad.
movie tanked so bad.
It definitely because it was too scary for like the young audience.
Oh yeah,
And
because this movie is
as a
great.
parent back then, you're not gonna bring your 6-year-old to go see this so they can have nightmares for a month.
Right? It just yeah, cause you issues.
We got a total of 17 trolls actually appear in this movie.
Oh wow, no shit. Um I wrote this film. Obviously, it was supposed to be towards October, but this was actually filmed in May, so they had a kind of a hard time with like like all the pumpkins and everything.
Some ideas the filmmakers and Disney had for the title of this movie, but they ended up not using were Ernest and the Curse, horrible. Ernest and the Trolls, not too bad. And Ernest Scared Stiff. With Ernest Scared Stiff, some Disney executives became concerned that the parents might not appreciate the unintended adult reference.
Yeah, for real. And
I
we
would have
all
That would have been amazing.
and
Ernest Scared Stiff.
we already know Disney has plenty of weird murky past of being accused of putting weird stuff in movies like that. So
Yeah.
I think the only thing left I got is yeah, in total, oh yeah, there was 9 Ernest films in total, and that's not including it says multiple TV shows and TV specials. So yes,
This
long live
dude,
Ernest.
I am so glad once Ernest became Ernest, that
Hmm.
John just ran with it. You know what I mean? It was like, all
Oh
right,
yeah.
this is my shtick. The
Just
kids
gonna do
love it.
yep.
I'm so grateful for people like that when they find something that resonates with pop culture so immensely. Just run with it. You know
Love
what I
it.
mean?
Yep. That's all
Um,
I got.
my last fun fact is Ernest describes Trantar as a looking like a Mr. Potato Head. Jim Varney also played Slinky the dog in
Oh
Toy
yeah.
Story and
Toy
Toy Story
Story.
2
Yep.
alongside Don Rinkles, who voiced Mr. Potato Head,
Let's
which
go.
I thought that was pretty cool. And that registered as I was reading it. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, that's why the voice from Slink sounds so familiar. I know,
Hmm.
like, obviously watching Toy Story, you know who Tom Hanks and you know Tim Allen, and then everything else just kind of
Hmm.
flows because there's so many familiar sounding voices. But I never like dove into the cast or anything like that. I just enjoyed Toy Story for Toy
Same.
Story.
Yeah. When you watch it, same thing.
But that was definitely a fun fact that I'm thoroughly going to enjoy knowing that he was a staple of my childhood in Ernest movies. And then another pivotal piece in my childhood was the Toy Story franchise. And for him to be a
Hmm.
part of that makes it so much better.
So cool. Love it.
All right. Until then, I'm Hacky.
Just Justin.
Stick with us as we cover 31 for 31 on this Halloween. I'm having a ton of fun doing this, but till then, dude, I'm out.
Peace.